Here we are in Dayton, Texas, and they decided to upgrade all of their electrical for a brand new park that they're putting in for all of the community. Right now, what we are doing is 14 70-foot poles with sports lighting, where we do not only the electrical, the underground, we're installing the poles, we're doing the service, we're getting with the local energy company, we're also including permitting. So turnkey is the biggest word that we run into constantly, and that's what National LED is gonna do. One of the biggest questions that everybody always asks is, hey, if I order the lights and and you guys put in the poles, can we do the aiming, or can we hire a local electrical guy to do the sport light aiming? Well, one big concern that I always make sure everybody knows is how difficult really the aiming process is when it comes to sports lighting. And I don't mean difficult only difficult if you haven't done it, right? So aiming, when we do an engineered layout for a customer, like you see behind me with Sawmill Park, the first thing is, we also, in those drawings, we get a bunch of paperwork on our actual aiming layouts. So this will go over the X, the Y coordinates, how much tilt each light has, and our guys, when they're up working on the lights, at nighttime, they're gonna set the dials on a fixture for the X coordinate, the Y coordinate, and it's gonna have a laser attached to the top of that sport light. That laser is gonna direct to a cone that we place, and then we're gonna slowly do that for every single sports light to make sure that it covers the field perfect with lighting. One of the worst things that can happen, because sports lights are so powerful, they shoot out in a cone-like position. One of the worst things that can happen is when you don't get that aiming correct, it's gonna show big glare spots, or you're gonna have big dark spots because these lights are so powerful. So it's really important that when you look at a layout with aiming, every one of our electricians will have one of these, and what they'll do is they'll go directly off of this with the actual coordinates that will come with it, so they know exactly where to put the dials. And still, that isn't perfect. We also have lasers attached to the top of every sports light that will shoot at cones at nighttime to make sure that we're making the perfect layout for you. Now, because this isn't a high school, it's not a college, it's a public park, this community decided to go with concrete 70-foot poles. That does save them a lot on their budget. And then they also elected to go with non-remote drivers, where the drivers are higher. But you know, we fully expect these lights to have no issues once we get them going. Obviously, all of the fixtures are going to be under a warranty. And then as we go through the process, we try to keep every relationship as strong as we can. So if anything happens within the first 12 months or first 6 months of the project, please let us know, because that is our one job, is to find the way to create the best customer service experience, because the only way we grow and do well at National LED is if you as a customer is extremely happy.